What's up, people? Just want to give you a few words of inspiration from my point of view on life. So, if the goal in life is to get better every single day, we do what we got to do. And if you ain't getting better, if you ain't making a choice to do better things, then you're making excuses of why you're not getting better. And getting better has a long list of reasons why or things you want to do. It could be the body, better occupation, just things you want to do in life. And a lot of times, our motivation is lagging, and sometimes we can't find the motivation to do the things that we want to do. And then that's what you need to focus in on. If you are trying to lose weight and you're unmotivated to get on a treadmill, unmotivated to eat right, then you got to think about what excuse you're using to justify why you're not getting on a treadmill or why you're not cutting meals out. If it's because you're feeling too weak to make the change, then you need to target that weakness and combat it with a stronger motivational power to overcome that stuff. And we get very comfortable using excuses to every facet to justify why we're not doing something or why we can't do something. The word can't, I don't like to use that word because anything's possible as long as you put your mind to it. It's how much you want to put your mind to it. A lot of people put their minds to creating all kinds of excuses to justify why they're not doing something. They blame everything under the sun, from the weather to people to places and things, are all a reason to justify why we couldn't get things done. And we're not talking about daily things. We're talking about over the course of time. When you're trying to change your mind and become better, you just got to take all the excuses out. It's you as the individual who's solely responsible for you. At the end of the day, the support is beautiful. People around you are beautiful. But when it comes down to it, you are in sole control of your thinking, your actions, and yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you want to take a boost from people on the left and the right, it's good. But when that boost isn't there, don't use the excuse that this person made me did that or that person caused this, because you have the power to make the choices and decisions of what you want to do with your life. So it's either you making excuses or you're not making a choice within yourself to empower your mind, see what's distracting you, bring clarity, focus on your target, and execute. And that's easier said than done, but it's a process. And if you don't wake up every day trying to think about what your weak spots are and what you're going to do to recycle a new form of thinking, positive process of thinking to change your mind from being so weak in a certain area, it ain't never going to happen, man. You're going to sit there just blaming and making excuses to why you're not in the best shape in your health, why you're not healthy, and why you're not happy, man. It comes down to you, people. The last thing comes down. People don't like that responsibility of it all being you, because it's easy to use everything in this world to justify why you're not making yourself better. It's distractions. Society has a lot of distractions to offer that take your energy away piece by piece, and before you know it, you're just so mentally fatigued on the inside, you find yourself doing nothing. Days going by, you're sitting around thinking about what you want to do, thinking about how you want to look, thinking about places you want to be, but you know what? You ain't moving. You ain't doing nothing. So, when you catch yourself saying an excuse, just check yourself. Do 5 push-ups, 5 burpees every time you feel like you have an excuse. Oh, why didn't I get up this morning? I was tired. Do 5 burpees for being tired when you went to bed early. It's just not a reason. Do 5 burpees for looking at the treadmill and not getting on it. Or do 5 burpees for saying that I'm going to do it tomorrow when you could do it today. It's just reason like you got to get up and do it, people. And some people are stronger than others. Some people just have the will, the drive to just click a switch and they do it. It's done. People like me, I just do it. I'm self-motivated, and that's a strength, that's a quality, and that's a talent. But it's not to say that the next person can't acquire that same kind of strength and ability to get things done when they need to get it. They may need a little push, they need some influence, but at the end of the day, you have to be the initiator. You have to be initiated. You could get all the help in the world, but that help is not going to do nothing for you unless you put your hand out and embrace the help that's trying to help you be better or help you change or educate you or give you tactics, strategies, way of thinking, perception. If you don't take that information into consideration and really apply it for what it is, you ain't never going to change. So you can read books all day, listen to TV all day, and listen to people all day, and that won't make a darn change in any of your lifestyle, because you, as the individual, did not take the initiation to incorporate something different to jumpstart your road to being better. Jumpstart your road to change an aspect of your life. And a lot of it has to do with health and fitness, because if you don't have a healthy brain, you're not going to have healthy thoughts, and you're just not going to think properly on optimistic views of how life could be. You're going to frown at every bad thing that's happening to you. You're going to soak in every bad thing that's going to happen to you. You're just going to be stuck in these moods, man. You're just going to be miserable, man. And that's not life. You can't live like that every day, just being miserable and thinking that your life is so bad and one problem after another problem, or your moods. You got to switch the game, people. You got to do stuff that's going to empower you, make you feel great by yourself. Self-love, and self-love is not being selfish. Self-love is not saying that you don't need no love from nobody else and you can do this all by yourself. It has to do that at the end of the day, we're all going to go on our own grave. At the end of the day, we were born at different times. We all have different mothers. We're all unique, and you owe it to your unique self to take care of yourself, to shield yourself, to protect yourself. So when you find yourself in a deep, dark-ass hole, worried, doubtful, scared, fearful, you have the power within yourself to get yourself out that circumstance. We're not talking about getting to a location if you're lost. We're talking about getting out of that dark mental fog that tries to grab us every other now and then and make us feel sad, low self-esteem, alone, and worried and doubtful. You need that formula inside yourself to come up out those holes, man, because people are not always going to be there. So when you find yourself by yourself, just like when you go in the bathroom by yourself, you look in the mirror by yourself, you need to invest in yourself, invest in your mental strength to come out of miserable, sad situations that try to grab you and make you live in that kind of mindset, the miserable mindset. Everything can be looked at positive. Every bad situation that you think is so bad, ugly, there's always a positive view to it. And that's what you need to change your mind to, people. So drop the excuses. Catch yourself when you're making excuses. Just don't say nothing. Oh, why you didn't do it? I don't know. It's better to give no answer than to give an excuse, or this person, that person, or this happened and now I didn't have time and this and that. Just stop. Just stop. Just keep your mouth shut and do what you need to do. If you're not making progress during the week, just keep quiet. Humble yourself. Go at it the next week. But stop blaming the work. Stop blaming the family. Stop blaming your circumstances every day. The reasons to justify why you're not getting better. Because better could be a starting block of chipping away bad habits, weaknesses. It's a chipping process. It's nothing that needs to be boasted about. It's nothing that needs to be highlighted as daily progress every single day. Because getting better is changing your mindset for the long run. Do you understand what I'm saying? For the long run. So, in that event, pal, be grateful, be kind, be positive, strive to be your best, recycle the positive stuff that you need in your head to be the best you can. Have a good day, people.